the Sammy C Press. Today we have an exciting book release. It's entitled Something More Than Shakespeare, a poetry workbook with Sammy C. This book is so exciting to me. It covers over 50 poets, but it doesn't flood you with information. It gives some fun facts, a bit of a bio, and gets into the poetry. Why did I put this book together? Well, I'm going to tell you a little story. When I went to school, we did not learn about poetry until 9th grade. And the only poet we learned about was, you guessed it, William Shakespeare. Now, no offense to the guy. I like him and appreciate him now that I know a bit more about poetry. But at 14 years of age, it broke my brain trying to understand what iambic pentameter was, understanding the Old English. So for me, it totally slammed the door shut on poetry. Now, to kind of go through something that parallels that for me is the example of apples. When I was growing up, the only apple we ever had in the house was a red, delicious apple. I hate red, delicious apples. No offense to those who like red, delicious apples, but they're not my thing. In school, that was the only apple available. So I assumed I, Sammy C, do not like apples. Now, it was not till later on when I started to do my own grocery shopping that I realized there were other types of apples, like Granny Smith, which is my absolute favorite, Honeycrisp. You know there's over 1,700 different types of apples, but that's a side point. So I actually like apples. I just didn't like the red delicious apple. So that's what I learned with poetry. I did not like William Shakespeare at the young age of 14. But later on, when I discovered there's other poets like Carl Sandburg, Langston Hughes, Maya Angelou, and the list goes on, I realized that I, in fact, do love poetry. And I made it a mission of mine to help other young ones to appreciate and enjoy poetry as well. So that's where the title came from, Something More Than Shakespeare. I'm going to put some videos together working along with this book. If you'd like to purchase it and follow along, or just watch the videos independently, both work just as well, depending on the type of learner you are. So I look forward to diving into poetry together and hopefully opening that door wide open for you. Until next time.